July 1st, 1904. Must write in Yiddish. I'm so excited. My letter about Mr. Wolf was printed along with an answer in today's Bintel Brief of the Jewish Daily Forward. I wrote the whole story of Mr. Wolf up to when I saw him uptown. Then I said I have not the heart to tell my dear friend that I have seen her treacherous father, yet it eats at me day and night. What should I do? Here is the answer. We think you have answered your own letter when you say you have not the heart to tell your friend. What good would it really do, except to cause your friend and her family more pain? This treacherous man has no intention of coming back to his family. The family, as you say, seems to be making out as best it can. The wife seems to have put this behind her and moved on, and so must you. July 2nd, 1904. From now on, I make a promise to write only English. I do not want to fall behind over the summer. Mama is still not feeling well. I wonder what is wrong with her. She often is sick to her stomach in the morning. I went to rehearsal again today. Something exciting happened. An important-looking lady came up and spoke to Papa. He said that she is from the New York National Conservatory of Music. She would like him to be in a special concert. I wish Papa would quit his job and just be a violinist. July 3rd, 1904. Guess what? You will never believe this. Blue thinks that her mother and Uncle Shmuley are, as the American expression goes, sweet for each other. For the past month they have both been working for Yitzy's father on the big cloak order. This is really something, isn't it? I am glad I did not tell Blue about her father. But if Uncle Shmuley and Mrs. Wolf are really in love, how can they get married if Mr. Wolf is still here and alive? Would not Mrs. Wolf be a bigamist? I might have to write the Bintel Brief again. July 4th, 1904. We all went uptown to Carnegie Hall to the concert. It was wonderful, and thank goodness Mama is feeling better. Afterward we went to Central Park, and there were fireworks, and Papa bought us lemonade. It was so hot when we got home that Tova and Miriam and even Uncle Shmuley slept outside. The night sky was so clear and the stars so beautiful. Little pieces of the Dvorak music kept swirling through my brain as I looked at the night sky. And then I saw a shooting star, and it so reminded me of the quick, lively opening of the New World Symphony. And I begin to think I am in the New World. It is the 4th of July, the Day of Independence. These very thoughts make quick little exciting feelings beat in my chest. I cannot sleep, so I get up and walk to the edge of the roof. There is an easy connection to the roof next door. Suddenly I see two figures embracing and kissing so passionately. I know in my heart that it is Miriam and Sean. I am thrilled, but I am frightened. July 7th, 1904. I have a small job, but I do not get paid for it. I am working at the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, making bundles of clothes for new immigrants. So many come in. The pogroms in Russia are worse than ever. People leave by the thousands, so we must all help. Blue, by the way, is really catching up. I gave her a book of Longfellow poems that Papa bought for me, and she is reading them and understanding them all. We especially love The Song of Hiawatha. When at night I sleep on the roof, I whisper these wonderful words that I write here by heart. By the shores of Gitche Gummy, by the shining Big Sea Water, stood the wigwam of Nokomis, daughter of the moon, Nokomis. Dark behind it rose the forest, rose the black and gloomy pine trees. July 10th, 1904. I know I promised to write in English, but I cannot now. Something extraordinary has happened. Miriam and Sean got married. No one can believe that they would go off and do such a thing. But they did. Mama and Papa are stunned. They walk in a daze. It is unimaginable that someone in our own family has married a non-Jew. You sometimes hear about this happening to other people, but not to anyone you really know. Mama is now covering the mirrors. She is drawing out the low stool and the boxes we sat on when Reb Simcha died. Yes, she insists that we sit Shiva for Miriam and mourn as if she has died. I am not comfortable with this at all, but I cannot explain it. I don't think Papa is either. I do not feel like writing anymore. July 18th, 1904. I have not written for a week. These were 7 horrible days. I have come to be angry with Mama. I think sitting Shiva for Miriam is stupid. I do not approve of what Miriam did, but she is not dead. She is in love, and although her marrying makes our family unhappy, she makes Sean happy, and Sean makes her happy. I cannot pretend she is dead. Mamma forbids us to say her name. She says if I meet her in the street, I must not speak to her. She tries to make me promise. I would not promise. Papa tries to make Mamma not make me promise. Then Mamma got mad at both of us. There was a big fight. Papa tries to calm Mamma. He says she will hurt herself and make herself sick again. Uncle Schmully too tries to calm Mamma, but it does not work. I hate Mamma's old country ways. I hate her Sheltel village ways. I wish she would take off her ugly wig. I wish she would be more American. Her English stinks. July 19th, 1904. I am getting bored with summer. I wish school would start again. I went to Yitzy's father's place over on 4th Street and pulled basting threads with Blue. We made 50 cents. We went and bought seltzer and nishes and sat and ate them on a corner of Hester Street. July 22nd, 1904. This is the second Shabbos since Miriam got married. I hate Shabbos now because of course Sean no longer comes to turn out the lights. And it just reminds me of the way things used to be and never will be again. We have a new Shabbos goy, Lasky Sheehan, Mrs. Sheehan's oldest son. He is 8. July 23rd, 1904. Slept on the roof again tonight. The roof is definitely for lovers. Guess who I saw creeping across our roof toward the roof of number 20 Orchard, the Wolf's building? Uncle Schmully. Blue says she thinks her mother goes somewhere at night when they are all asleep. Well, I could tell her. It's the roof. July 26th, 1904. Now a lot of things start to make sense. I know why Papa is always fussing about, Sarah, be careful. You don't want to get sick. Sarah, don't get excited. It's not good for your condition. And now I know why he has been so good about remembering his morning prayers. Mama is going to have a baby. I am not sure how I feel about all this. I am not sure if a baby's what I want. I want my grown-up sister back. I miss her so much. I would miss Tova too, but it is not the same with Tova. She is so serious and always thinking about her union. Miriam always listened to my dreams about acting. Miriam was not so interested like Tova in changing the world. Miriam was interested in how an individual person could change. She changed herself. She is a married woman, married to a non-Jew. I want to change myself too. I want to be an actress. Now how can I talk about that to a baby? You tell me. August 5th, 1904. It has been exactly 27 days since Miriam has run off with Sean. No one has seen her. Tova said she heard she was living up on 110th Street. I think Tova knows but is not saying. I think Tova might have even seen her. I miss Miriam more every day. I am not getting used to this. I don't think Mama misses her at all. To Mama she is dead, and it is a waste of time thinking about or missing a dead person. Mama talks about the new baby all the time. Does she really believe she can replace Miriam with a new baby? August 10th, 1904. 24 days until school starts. I can't wait. 22 days until the first anniversary of our coming to America. I suppose it is another kind of birthday, really. The day we came to America. 32 days since Miriam left. August 12th, 1904. Sometimes people really surprise you. Yitzy, for one. I never think that Yitzy thinks about anything except how to get ahead. How to get quickest through school. How to make the most money for his father. How to get this, how to get that. But guess what? Yitzy bought me tickets to see Morel Ephros or Queen Lear. It stars. I love that Americans take a noun like star and turn it into a verb. Kenny Lipson. It was very nice of Yitzy to think of me. He says he knows I miss my sister and have been sad. August 14th, 1904. I had a fight with Tova last night. I know it was all my fault, but I am not that sorry. I started thinking more and more about how very nice it was of Yitzy to take me to the theater, to say how he knows I miss my sister. This started me thinking about Tova, and how she does not seem to miss Miriam, and does not care how much I miss her. So I asked Tova last night, when we were out on the roof sleeping. I say, Tova, I don't think you think about Miriam. I don't think you miss her. I miss her so much. And she says to me, I try not to think about things I cannot change. This gets me very angry because I know that she is talking about her union. That is all she ever thinks about. So I blow up. I am not talking about a union, Tova, I say. I am talking about people, individual people. Me, Miriam, and how terrible I feel. I am talking about feeling and not thinking. Don't you ever feel, Tova? Tova just got up, picked up her blanket and pillow, and left the roof. She went inside to sleep. I spent the rest of the night crying. I could not even see the stars. They were all smeared because of Tova. I am so mad at her. August 15th, 1904. First, Yitzi surprised me. Now guess who? Tova. Today on our bed, I found a little bag of candy and a note in Tova's crimped up handwriting. Here is what it says. Dearest Zippy, I am very sorry. You are right to talk about feeling and not thinking. I often do not know how to sort out my feelings. But I do miss Miriam, and I do care that you have such pain over all this. You are better at knowing feelings than I am, and because of this, I think you will be a great actress. Love, Tova. I cried again. August 18th, 1904. You'll never guess what. Yitzi found out where Miriam is living, through his uptown connections. He asked me if I want to go see her. Isn't it funny? But now I am frightened. This would be the most disobedient thing I have ever done. I must think about it. August 25th, 1904. Every day I think about whether I should go see Miriam. It haunts me. I want to so bad. Blue says I should. She will go with me. I just don't know. August 25th, 1904. I am going to go. I just need to see her, even if I don't talk to her. Yitzi says he will take me. August 27th, 1904. I went. We waited forever outside her building, but we did not see her. I was so disappointed I started to cry. Yitzi was so nice. He told me not to cry. We must try again. We must come early in the morning, because that is probably when she goes out to do her shopping. August 28th, 1904. When again? No Miriam. August 30th, 1904. No Miriam. I grow desperate. School starts soon.